Tonight, a psychology professor who specializes in teen suicide prevention is in Huntsville, educating parents about the warning signs of suicide. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Demetria McClinton. That professor brought some sobering statistics with him. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, suicide is the second leading cause of death for 10 to 14-year-olds and the third leading cause for 15 to 24-year-olds in Alabama. According to a 2017 survey, roughly 17% of high school students have seriously considered suicide in the last year.
WAAY 31's Cody Fisher is live in Huntsville now with things you as a parent can look out for so your child doesn't become a statistic.
Dan and Demetria, according to Professor Scott Poland, the problem and issue of teen suicide is much bigger than a lot of people may think. According to him, over 7% of students, high school students, have attempted suicide one or more times in the last year. In a school of 2,000 kids, it's 148 students.
It was devastating. I mean, to find out that many kids are really out there harming themselves.
Michael Simmons has a child in Huntsville City Schools, but he's also a mentor to students at Grissom High School and has heard firsthand of students struggling with depression.
Later on, you find out that they got into something or tried to harm themselves.
Psychology professor Scott Poland has decades of experience in identifying why teens become depressed and why some choose suicide. He says a contributing factor is because the topic is taboo.
Many people, unfortunately, believe the idea that if we bring it up, we might cause a kid to actually think about it, when in reality, bringing it up gives a kid a chance to unburden themselves, get the help they need.
He says some warning signs parents need to look out for are changes in mood, if your child suddenly becomes disinterested in things they used to love, substance abuse, and signs of bullying.
If their child is experiencing difficulty with depression, they need to get professional help.
Simmons says the more people learn about this topic, the more teens who can be saved. He's taking away different techniques of talking to his child from this event tonight.
To be able to talk with them more at their level versus, from a parent level, always talking down to them, at them rather than to them. So to refocus on that type of thing and to ask more questions rather than always trying to give direction.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Alabama ranks 24th in the United States for the number of people who commit suicide per 100,000 people. Reporting live in Huntsville, Cody Fisher, WAAY 31.